Alright guys, welcome to the show. Now, T.I. wife, Tyne Harris, was having an interview with the Black Fast Show, and on this particular interview, she talks about how T.I. fought for the marriage, and again, how the beef between 50 Cent and her family affected, the whole family, alright, and she also talked about how insensitive 50 Cent was to be able to attack a woman. It was a mass beef, and she doesn't understand how 50 went straight to attack her. And again, how she stopped King Alice from, going on with the video, the beef and all that, how she allowed him to take it down, but he could not listen, all right? Let me see you guys in the comment section after this particular short interview. Let's talk about it.
And you being who you went from not liking him at all to him to you falling for him, and then you said he didn't want you to work. And you being who you are and who you were at that time, you're like, nah.
Yeah, it wasn't the smartest thing. It was cool because he was showering me. He paid off my mama's house. He did a lot of things. He gave, I had cars. I had whatever I wanted. But, all that came with a price, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, because now when they want to go do whatever they want to do, you just stuck here. Like, okay. And then you don't have nowhere to go. You just got to be there when they get back. Like, I ain't like that. I was like, nah, this ain't for me. This ain't who I am. I'm used to running things, getting up, moving when I want to. And that broke us up. He was like, yeah, you gonna do that? I can't have it. Mm-hmm. Like, well, forget it. I'm going.
What was the work he had to do to really get you back committed? Like, all right, I told you, I'm not gonna let you take care of me. I'm gonna be independent. But what were the things that he had to work on for you to be comfortable enough to come back?
Just, adapting to me getting back into, into who I was, you know. And I had to let him know, like, I was, this is why you like me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was doing something. I was somebody. And so if I take that away, or if I let you, dummy that down, I'm not going to be able to be the person you want me to be for real, And eventually, and that took a minute too for him to kind of get used to it, because, he's like, he want to take care of everything. He want to be the man at everything. And I had to find a way to let him still do that, but also be able to do me.
Right. But then ultimately you become like, you kind of I don't want to say step into your ultimate role, but that's what it be feeling like. Cause you see your woman become such an amazing wife, mother of the children, CEO of the house. Like, that's the most important role that a person can play in a man's life, I think.
Yeah, true. And, we start making these babies. I guess he had to see, like, he could see different things, and I just had to have it. Like, at the end of the day, I had to have that for me.
Right. And you talked about having to have something for yourself, and then going back to the group and figuring that out. The tough times, and like then you get into when the times when you said, I'm not doing this anymore because he wasn't fighting for the relationship. But you don't really say, like, what did you want his fight to look like? Like, what was he not doing that made you say, I'm going to file for a divorce?
He wasn't, acting like he wanted to be there. And if I'm not going to be anywhere, I'm not wanted. You know what I'm saying? So if you not, and I know what that feels like, because he's a very affectionate person. You know what I'm saying? He's a Libra, so he knows how to get, he knows how to get that out there. So when I seen that it wasn't that, I was like, yeah, it's time to go. If I kept trying, like, putting it out there a little bit, and he's shutting the door on it, nah, I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't trying to be nobody where I'm not wanted.
We recently saw, you talk about Damani being, edgy, King. We saw the responses with the whole 50 Cent situation. And I heard T.I. say how he didn't like to see them do that. How did you feel when you saw Damani and King hopping online to defend you with 50 Cent?
It was a, proud moment that they wanted to speak up for their mom. But, and I felt like the songs was really good, especially Damani when he went in with the Miss Jackson. I was like, dang, where did this come from? This is amazing. So, but King, my son, and he took it very personal, And he just was like going so far, and I kept calling King, take this down right now. He was like, nah, I can't, mama. And I'm like, what? And I just couldn't get him to listen to me. Like, he's like, nah. I mean, I was like, listen, this child ain't had nothing to do with nothing. He said, and you didn't have nothing to do with nothing. So I was like, okay. Then I see something else. Can you please take the video down with the shirt on? He's like, nah, I got this, Mom. You just gonna have to stay down. Because, you know, you should not have been dragged in this.
You should not
He
have.
was like, you know, I could have said something about, you know, I know he loves his grandmama, but he didn't talk about my grandma, so I didn't talk about his grandma. So, you know, I was like, okay, I can't control this kid.
When you are dragged into those things, how does that personally make you feel?
And I really didn't give a damn. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I had already told my assistant, I said, he's going to bring me in this. I already knew it was coming, you know, but it came. So I was expecting it. Nobody else, I don't think, was expecting it. So, yeah.
And feeling like that, do you feel like 50 Cent went too far? Or is it like...
I didn't give a damn. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I had already told my assistant, I said, he's going to bring me in this. I already knew it was coming, you know, but it came. So I was expecting it. Nobody else, I don't think, was expecting it. So, yeah.
And feeling like that, do you feel like 50 Cent went too far? Or is it like...
I mean, I feel like you should have kept the beef with the man you was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Why is you bringing his woman into it? Because you are dealing with a man. You a man. You dealing with the man. Deal with the man. You ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't got nothing to do with this. Like, who goes after the woman?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Regardless of whatever you thought, it's crazy. You should be dealing with the man. This y'all beef, right? Okay. Yeah.